Hey guys, what's up? We've got another video. We're going to be doing a unboxing and review of the chapter pack that just came out. So this is Game of Thrones, the card game Road to Winterfell Chapterpack. So there should be lots of good cards in this pack. So here we go. I'm doing this on my Lannister map. We got this chapter pack at the Hobby Kingdom. You can check them out in the link in the description. We're just gonna get this seal off. And sorry. Okay. So. Let me just pull up a chair here. So the first card that we can see here is the Winterfell Kennelmaster. So if I bring this up to the screen here. So he's got the challenges action is so it's a 2-cost character, power icon, 1 strength, Winterfell Kennelmaster, Stark, non-loyal. It's an ally and it's got the challenges action. If you control participating a Stark character, kneel a direwolf character or a character with a direwolf attachment to have it participate in the current challenge on your side, limited to once per phase. So this card's pretty good if you control Lady or a bunch of direwolves that don't have like the icon of the challenge that's happening. So yeah, this is pretty good. 2 costs, unstrength, 1 icon chunk, but non-unique, so you can have a bunch of them and some claim soak. And if you can at least control one of them, you can do this. So pretty good card. Next is the Winterfell Castle, and it's Winterfell Castle, 3-cost location, Stark, non-loyal, Stronghold, Winterfell. And during a military or power challenge in which you control 2 or more unique participating Stark characters, of each of those characters gets +2 strength. I don't play Stark. I only banner to Stark, though I don't think I've only got 2 unique ones, and I don't think that's gonna really help. But I mean, it could be okay once the Wolves in the North come out. Other than that, I don't think it's the greatest card. Next one, Lady in Waiting, which I was just reading about. If we bring it up here. So it's 2-cost intrigue icon character with 1 strength, Lady in Waiting, Tyrell loyal, and a companion. Lady in Waiting may be marshaled as a duplicate at no cost on a lady character you own and control. So if you're able to steal a lady, or I don't know, if you're able to do something with ladies, you can only put them on ladies you own and ladies you control. So yeah, and then we've got a card that I've been playing with a lot, and I've been proxied it. It's Lady Sansa's Road, 1-cost event, Tyrell, non-loyal. Reaction after you win a challenge in which you control a knight character that is attacking or defending alone. That character gains 1 power. 3 power instead if you control a lady character, and this is max 1 per challenge. Pretty interesting card. This could go really well for the power rush. Next is a 3-cost, 3-cost characters, 2 strength, Unsworn Apprentice, Night's Watch, non-loyal companion, no attachments except weapon. I did banner to Night's Watch But he's got the ability challenges action. Unsworn Apprentice gains a challenge icon of your choice until the end of the phase. I guess this could be pretty interesting since they're non-unique. So you could have 3 of them, and boom, you've got your icon spread. So you could be like, oh, you're initiating a power challenge. Challenge action will give him a power icon and a pose to keep the wall up. I think it's a pretty good card for the Night's Watch. Don't know if it's gonna be. I mean, this could just be for defending the wall. Once you know what challenge your opponent's initiating before the declaration of defenders, you could give this guy an icon and oppose it. Plus the stealth. If someone stealths out your only military icon or your only intrigue icon, give him an intrigue icon and boom, you're opposed. You can oppose it. Next one is Brandon's Gift. Okay, it's Brandon's Gift. 2-cost location, unique. Night's Watch, non-loyal. The North reaction after you marshal a builder character, reduce the cost of the next Night's Watch character you marshal this phase. I mean, if there was more builders, then I'd certainly like this, but there's only one builder that I know of in the Night's Watch, which is the veteran builder. Though this is pretty. I mean, once there's more builders out, 2 costs. It's, I mean, paying for your builders and then reducing your next one, which is limited to 3 times per phase. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's okay. Next one is a 2-cost character, military and power icon, 3 strength, royal entourage, Baratheon, non-loyal ally. Force reaction after you lose an entry challenge and yield the royal entourage. And is non-unique too, so 2 costs for 3 strength. Before looking at the force reaction, that's pretty nice having all 3 of these guys out. That would be really nice. Plus, if you put this in a Lannister deck, you could basically be like 2 costs for 3 strength. They do the entry challenge. I don't think you're gonna be losing it, and you've got. This is pretty good. I was watching Rob's gaming table live stream, and he said that this probably would end up being replaced in those bastard in hidings. I can totally agree. Plus, its force reaction is amazing for Robert Baratheon. There's no benefit of mealing a character, or is there? Giving him +3 strength, pretty boss. Put that over and starting the Baratheon. Next card is in the name of your king, 1-cost event, Baratheon Loyal. Played only during a military challenge in which you are the defending player. Kneel your faction card to end this challenge with no winner or loser. Until the end of the phase, you cannot initiate challenges. So this could be pretty interesting because you could play this once you become the defending player, meaning maybe you decide so your opponent makes you go first. And boom, and your opponent goes first, you do your military challenge, you do all your challenges, and then your opponent goes in for a giant military swing. Maybe got some put to the swords, got a bunch of stuff to do, military, crazy crap. And you pay 1, or if you're playing Baratheon Fealty, since this is loyal, you can kneel your faction card, play this, nothing happens, and you're the defending player. You've already done your military challenge, boom. Yeah, I think this is pretty nice. So I definitely like that card. Now we've got the Brothel Madam, a 3-cost character, intrigue icon, 2 strength, non-unique, Lannister, non-loyal character, which I have proxied this card, and it is amazing. It's a companion, and it's got the reaction after the challenge phase begins. Choose a player. That player may give you 1 gold from his or her gold pool. Until the end of the phase, if that player has not given you a gold this phase, he or she cannot initiate a military challenge against you. That is pretty ridiculous, and it's worded just right for melee. So against just you, not against everyone. So this could save your butt, not all the people in your spot. Yeah, this is a really nice card. Getting 1 of them out is pretty nice, and honestly, yeah, we're putting that in our Lannister deck. So now we got a Greyjoy card, 5-cost character, intrigue and power icon. They're bringing up the Greyjoy intrigue. The Reader, unique. Greyjoy Fealty. House Harlaw, Lord. Reaction after you win an unopposed challenge in which a unique Greyjoy character is participating. Either draw one card or discard 3 cards from each opponent's deck. Perfect. It's also card is designed by the 2011 European Jets champion, Marty Falls Hernandez. Yeah, it's. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's getting the Greyjoy's intrigue up, so you can oppose those intrigues. And if you're running, like, you could get the draw if you haven't found the Kraken yet, or if you're suffering on cards, draw 2 cards, or if you could do what Great Kraken both does. You can get a card with him and then get the power with the Great Kraken. Also, if you're playing with Euron Kurozai, discarding 3 cards could be pretty good. Pillaging some, once you get some cards and some of those good juicy cards. Next one is 2-cost location raiding longship. It is a warship, so it's bringing a Greyjoy non-unique. Challenges action. If you were the first player, kneel raiding longship to choose a defending character with any attachment. That character does not contribute its strength to the challenge. That's exactly worded, or not exactly, like Kraken's Grasp. Play if you are the first player. Kneel this to choose a character without any attachments instead of just 5 strength or lower. So this is a pretty good card, and it's non-loyal. So if you're bannering to Greyjoy, which is awesome because you're getting Theon and what's her face? I forget her name. Anyways, this is a pretty nice card, and I think it's going to go in a lot of Greyjoy decks. Now we're going into the Targaryens, which I love. So we got a 6-cost character, military, and power icon 4 strength, Rakaro, Targaryen non-loyal. He's a Blood Rider and Dothraki. And you got the thing is, while you control a Blood Rider character, Rakaro gains Intimidate, which is pretty nice. And he's also got, after a character is killed to satisfy claim during a challenge, Rakaro gains 1 power. So it's almost like Joffrey when a Lord or Lady is killed, but this one just after someone is killed to satisfy claim, which is, I like those how it works, so it's not just when a character is killed, he gains power. It's when claim is applied. So he is 6 gold, so that's also pushing it up with Targaryen, because I know there's going to be a lot of expensive cards in Targaryen, but I think it's going to be worth it. And now we've got the beloved 4-cost attachment Targaryen loyal Crown of Gold. It's an item terminal. Attached character gains the King trait, and attached character gets -4 to deck and is killed at strength of 0. And this is the first attachment that we see, which has got a plot deck limit of 1. Pretty nasty if you put it on. Pretty nasty if you put it on someone who's pretty beefy, like, I don't know, King Robert. Getting, like, if you go first before everyone's knelt, he's -4, and then -1 if Dany's standing, and then he goes back up to 2 once you do a military challenge. But if you Jakari's him, something like that, or he does his challenge when you don't do anything, Jakari's him, you could get him off the board. That's a pretty ridiculous card. Now we're into the Sun side, which this is some crazy card. So Nymeria Sand, she's 5-cost character, no icons, 4 strength, unique, Martell non-loyal, Bastard, and Sand Snake. Challenges action, choose an opponent's character until the end of the phase. That character loses a challenge icon of your choice, and each Sand Snake character you control gains that icon, which could be pretty good if you've got Obara Sando, because she's a Sand Snake, and I think those bastard daughters are also Sand Snakes, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, this is scary. Taking like a military icon off of Theon or Balon or Asha, that's her name. So now into the event. In Doran's name, kneel your faction card and to gain X gold. X is the number of plot cards in your use pile. So yeah, it's still a 0-cost event. non-loyal, which is still going on the X with the amount of used plots you've got, just like in Doran's name. Oh wait, this isn't Doran's name, like Doran's game or something like that. I mean, if you got a lot of plots, if you got 6 plots, you can get 6 gold. I think it's okay. So now we're going to the new trio, Serial Pharrell. He's a 5-cost character, military icon, 3 strengths, unique, companion, stealth, and the beautiful, beautiful challenges action is choose a character until the end of the phase. That character gains a military icon and stealth. This could be ridiculous if you put it on, if like you put him in a deck, because if you're playing against, like, I don't know, Martel, which is taking your icons from you, he can give the military back on. Because if you give, let's say, Jamie a military icon and stealth, he does not kneel, and he's got 2 military icons. So if, let's say, Namirio San takes that military icon, he's still got it. So that's a pretty juicy card. 5 cost, but if you can get him out, he's pretty good. Then we got 1 cost location, Shadow Black Lane, unique. King's Landing, reaction after you win an intrigue challenge, via your faction card to search the top 10 cards of your deck for an in-faction event, reveal it, and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pretty ridiculous if you're playing Targaryen. Getting all those juicy events like Fire and Blood, Jacaerys. Yeah, pretty good if you're running an event-heavy deck. So now we got some new plots. This is our first Lannister Loyal. So it's called Warrens of the West. 5 gold, 4 to initiative, 1 claim. Lannister unique scheme. After you win an intrigue challenge, pay 2 gold to have the losing opponent choose and discard 2 cards from his or her hand, and it's limited to 1 per deck. Pretty ridiculous. With Tyrion, this is probably the best because Tyrion just gives you the 2 gold to pay for this. But yeah, this is pretty nice. This is the Lannister. Oh no, here we got only 3 balls on that one. So here's the Lannisters. That's pretty nice. Now we got a nice, man, this is a really nice plot. So 10 gold, 2 initiative, 1 claim, trading with the Pentoshi Kingdom. After, when revealed, each opponent gains 3 gold, cannot be cancelled. Limited to 1 with a 5 reserve. Oh, sorry, that one's got a 6 reserve. But 10 gold. I see that being replaced with marching orders. You're gonna, I mean, maybe not, but your opponent gains 3 gold, which could be pretty sad, but I mean, not 10 gold. This would be sad if you got naval superiority, because your opponent still gains the 3 gold. And then we've got another one, political disaster. So we've got 4 cost, 3 initiative, 1 claim, edict. When revealed, each player chooses up to 2 locations he or she controls. Each location not chosen is discarded from play. So like the wildfire assault for locations. I can see this being run in a probably a Greyjoy deck, because if your opponent's got all 3 roads and a bunch of great things, they've got to choose 2 of them, and then the rest are discarded, and then Euron could just go pick them up. It's a pretty nasty plot. And that comes to the end of this chapter pack review. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please stay tuned for more videos. Check out the Hobby Kingdom. Link will be in the description. Thanks for watching. See ya.